You said it's a peaceful struggle, but
Yes.
There are some videos of you appearing in the past, especially abroad, in particular in one conference in the US, where you said you need weapons to defend yourself. You need guns and ammunition.
I'm sure you've heard about the Fulani headsmen killing people all over the place. Have you heard about it?
Of course.
Exactly.
Before you listen to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in this video, I want you to type "God bless you, sir" in the comment section. Type "God bless you, sir" in the comment section for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This man is too much. This man sees forward. In fact, we can call him a prophet. In fact, also type Prophet Nnamdi Kanu, God bless you, in the comment section. What this man said in this video, the wisdom, the revelation, is just too much. Please pay serious attention and hear everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in this video. And don't forget to share the video on social media platform, share with your friends and loved ones. God bless us to do so. Watch the video.
You said it's a peaceful struggle, but
Yes.
There are some videos of you appearing in the past, especially abroad, in particular in one conference in the US, where you said you need weapons to defend yourself. You need guns and ammunition. How can we understand that in the context that you're saying it's a peaceful struggle?
I'm sure you've heard about the Fulani headsmen killing people all over the place. Have you heard about it?
Of course.
Exactly. So how do you intend to defend yourself against Fulani headsmen without guns and bullets? They've been killing our people, raping our women, destroying crops in the farms, and no one does anything about it. Is that how human beings are supposed to live?
So, and you have the right to arm yourself and defend yourself with arms in that context?
Self-defense is recognized even by all the known laws of the UN. Is that not correct? We have the right. If somebody were to barge into this very interview now wielding a machete or an AK-47, are you suggesting we should let them get away with it?
You were detained for almost 2 years, from 2015 on, and actually there was no trial. No trial ever happened, and despite several court rulings that said you were supposed to be released, you were not released.
Yes.
Do you think you were treated in a fair way by the government? Or rather also by the justice system?
No, not fairly, because Nigeria is not a civilized country. People behave like animals. They are not reasonable enough. They're not disciplined enough. They are not mentally developed enough to run a transparent civil society. For them, they have a feudal mindset where you have the ruling class and, a multitude of poverty-stricken people who never utters any word in rebellion or to even ask questions about their plight. That is one thing we are determined to challenge.
Don't you think you insult a lot of Nigerians with that?
I'm being very kind, to be honest. I could have used far more harsher words to describe them. I'm being very kind.
So generally you don't think very positive of your countrymen then, obviously?
They are not... When you say positive, no, as individuals, perhaps there are a few good people amongst them. But as a collective, it's an absolute mess. And you can see for yourself. Didn't you go through the roads and see how horrible they are? Didn't you see how unkempt everywhere is? How filthy and dirty everywhere is? That is the product of a Nigerian system that is uniquely backwards, even by the very third world standards of Black Africa. That's the fact, and people must face up to it.
Well, I traveled in the north quite extensively, and I went to very remote areas sometimes where you would still find Igbo people living there, peaceful together with communities in the north. Don't you sometimes think that you might endanger their peaceful coexistence with the communities there, that they might get into trouble with that?
So if they're living so peacefully together, or cohabiting so peacefully as you put it, how come you hear about all those uprisings in the north where southern Christians are being slaughtered and nothing gets done about it? Are you telling me that that is normal? People are in the north out of a dire need, necessity more or less, to try and survive. Because here, the entire production process has been emasculated by people and policies that are geared towards ensuring that our people exist in perpetual state of poverty. And that is unacceptable to us. What we're asking the world to recognize is that we want to live in peace, not in pieces. We want to live in peace, just to allow us to be. Allow Biafra to exist. We were existing before the British came. Just allow us to go back to, what we were before. No African came to Europe to create countries. So for somebody to just come in here and say, you, from today, your name is Nigeria, is simply laughable.
I'm sure you heard everything Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said in this video. Like I said earlier, I want you to type "God bless you, Prophet Nnamdi Kanu" in the comment section. The reason why I'm calling him a prophet is that a lot of the things he said about Nigeria and about Biafra, about Fulani people, they are all playing out today. And if you listen to that interview, you will know that this man is too intelligent. He is super intelligent. That is why the Nigerian government don't like him. That is why they don't want to release him. Look at the type of question they asked him and look at the type of quality and rich answer that he gave. Everything he is speaking in the video is what we call fact. Yes. How can they? Why wouldn't they hate somebody like this? Somebody that understands everything they know. Somebody that knows everything they are plotting. Somebody that is trying to unravel everything they are hiding about this our country, Nigeria. For somebody may say, oh, you are speaking because, listen, I am not from the East, though. I am not from the East, but I will always do well to call a spade a spade. I've always been asking this question. Why are they holding this man in custody? Why is he still in prison if they are not afraid of something? Answer that question yourself. You that is saying that I'm talking too much about Biafra. I saw somebody write under my comment section that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be released only in my dreams. Just imagine the nonsense some people are spitting. And guess what? That person is from the East. It tells you that there are people within Biafra land that are sabotaging the effort of other Biafrans for Biafra not to come and for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu not to be released. Yes, and it is an error. I've always said this, that for us to achieve our common goal, we must be united. We must love one another. We must not let these people tear us apart the way they have teared Nigeria apart. Look at all the nonsense going on in the country. Look at the killings, look at the kidnapping, look at the things going on in the country. And some people are happy about it. Some people are not concerned at all. Some people are not asking how this country can move forward, how things can get better, how the quality of our life will improve. They are not asking those questions. They are just there to support evil because of the peanuts they get. But I know that God in heaven is going to judge some of these people. God is going to judge them, because I don't understand why people will be so heartless and wicked. I don't understand how people will be so less concerned and not have remorse towards what is happening to their fellow human being. I don't understand it. So please, like I said, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a visionary. Like, the man sees what a lot of people don't see, and that is one major reason they are holding him there. Forget all these things they say he did. They are holding him there because he knows something. He knows what they know. Yes, let me put it that way. He knows what they know. That is why they don't want to release him, because they know if they just release this man, 2 seconds everywhere done boss. Yes, 2 seconds everywhere done boss. You know, Nigeria don't like people that speak the truth. We live in a nation where they say you have freedom of speech, but there is no freedom for you after your speech, unless maybe you have power and connection, or you have a lot of you have godfathers. So let us do it to pray for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, for God to preserve him and for God to keep him. Thank you so much. Don't forget, share the video on all social media platforms, share with your friends. I love them. God bless us to do so. I'll see you in the next one. You are blessed.